episode 104 of Top Rope Reality. This big Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules Weekend. And we have some breaking news. I tell you, it is started yesterday on Twitter, and it has steamrolled.
It really has.
And now it's done. Cody Rhodes asked for his release yesterday.
And it was
granted. Today officially is done with the WWE.
May the 22nd, ladies and gentlemen, is the official day. You'll see this after that. But May the 22nd, they officially released Cody Rhodes, and he said that he would go to Twitter and he would provide answers. And ladies and gentlemen, he provided answers, and he said that the reasoning behind it was that he felt like he was a top player that was not being given a chance. He felt like he could have went up to bat and he could have, give him a home run out of the park, basically. No, I'm not saying verbatim what he's saying, but this is basically, I'm not doing word for word, but he went to every creative member. He went to Triple H, he went to Vince McMahon, and he told them, let me go to bat, let me be Cody Rhodes again, let me stop being Stardust, let me change this thing up, which he was great at Stardust. He really was. If they would have gave that thing a chance, I think he'd be okay with being Stardust. But he said he always wanted to be the World Heavyweight Champion and never got to do that. He said he wanted to accomplish something his dad never got to do because his dad was never the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And he wanted to do that, and they would not give him a chance to be Cody Rhodes. So I can't blame him. But this is happening a lot lately.
Yes.
A lot of disgruntled employees, a lot of people that feel like they deserve a bigger chance. So it's
that should tell you something, because WWE is the bell cow, the top dog. Yeah, I mean, it's the mountaintop, and when you are ready to leave, there's something not right.
Yeah, usually they kick you out. It's like you trying to hold on for dear life. But Cody's one of those guys that, he said he wasn't going to hold on, until he couldn't walk anymore. So, but he said he had 10 years left in him. So I want to see what he does next.
Could he come back? Of course. The door's always going to be open.
I think so, yeah. Because right now you got like Ryback, who's disgruntled. You got Wade Barrett, who was disgruntled, so he left. And you've got
I wouldn't surprise me if Dolph doesn't leave.
Oh yeah.
I know his contract's up, and I don't think he'll be. I don't think he'll no change of heart. He just ride it out and be done. He may even leave early. So
it's going to be a lot sooner than we thought. It was going to be all NXT people on Raw and SmackDown now.
That's right.
Because all the older generation is like quit. And maybe that's why. Maybe because Triple H is trying to get his guys pushed out of NXT to really show how NXT is. And maybe it's making disgruntled employees out of the people that were there before NXT. But that is the way the business runs. You got to have young blood come in to make fresh
I can see
matches.
Cody. Cody still has a spot. He would still have a spot even with NXT guys.
Yes.
But
he's so young.
He said
he's got 10 years left. And that was a couple of months ago, and that would have gave him until he was 40. So, he's 30, 31 years old, somewhere around there. He's still young.
Well, listen, hey, if he wants to go wrestle somewhere else, there may be an open for the Rhodes Scholars to get back together.
There you go.
Japan? Ring of Honor?
There you go.
I don't see TNA.
No, I don't think
unless he wants to be World Heavyweight Champion, then I guess,
If he wants to be World Champion, that Dusty Rhodes was never World Champion, TNA's the place to do it.
Yeah.
But, New Japan's looking for plenty of new people.
They are.
So you just never know right now. And, maybe this influx of people coming around, maybe that'll finally give a kick in the butt for Global Force to finally get something.
Yeah, that's another one, yeah.
To finally get something. Tommy Dreamer's always looking for more people at House of Hardcore.
And they're probably friends, so.
Of course.
So, yeah,
he wears the yellow polka dots. He's got to be friends with Cody.
Yeah, you hope so. But, yeah, I don't see, I see Cody coming back after, a few years away, other places.
Sometimes you just need a freshening. Refreshing.
You do.
Look how many times Hogan's come back and left. How many times Kevin Nash and Scott Hall and, all these other people that were around for so many years left and came back, came back. Savage did the same thing. All these big names. So sometimes you just got to make people miss you to want to see you again.
That's right. And speaking of somebody who probably won't be missed.
That's true.
Up next is CM Punk, and
yes,
will he be back at it? He may. Never say never.
Yes, they said he has not fared well, though, in his live sparring, and it's suspected his first opponent, that Mickey Gall, will run through him.
That's not good.
If Punk isn't able to win the first fight, what he chooses to do next in his career could be very interesting. Marvel always needs writers.
Yeah.
He's already got a job doing Marvel writing, so Disney pays well.
He needs for this USC career takeoff. He needs to win his first match at least. If he gets tapped out in round 1,
would I laugh? Yes.
Would I laugh? Yes. I'm a Punk fan, but it'd be but.
Sometimes grass is always greener on the side.
If he ever makes it to a first fight,
I mean, he's making all this money right now, and for what?
I know.
He ain't doing nothing. They're wasting their money. Or does he get the top dollars until he fights? Does he get is there a downside guarantee while you're training? I don't know how all that works in the UFC. But up next is the NXT TakeOver event on June the 8th. It has been set that Finn Balor will get his title rematch against NXT Champion Samoa Joe, and their fight will be, for the first time ever in NXT,
never, folks.
it will be inside of a steel cage.
Come on, blue steel! Let's see the old blue steel cage.
Blue steel. We're not talking about Zoolander.
No, we're not. But that's good. I mean, I always do it first here. That's why we say War Games. War Games.
Right.
But yeah, this is it. Joe should keep the title.
But it's definitely the old school way of doing the steel cage, because they're going to have to put it up manually, because there's nowhere to put it up in the sky.
There's no way.
You can't put it in the, because they're not in an arena, they're just in a full cell.
They're going to be a full cell, yeah.
So they're going to have to put it, so that, I guess the video package go in, and then they'll maybe do interviews.
The blue steel is easy to do. There's not a lot.
All
maybe
I know.
Black for NXT, yeah.
All I know is they'll probably, while they're setting it up, I mean, they got a pretty quick crew. They're kind of like a pit crew for NASCAR.
Yeah, they do.
They're fast when it comes to taking stuff down. When the
video package starts going, they boat out there.
They do. And then, of course, they could do an interview or two in the backstage while they're putting stuff together. So, I mean, it'll look flawless, and it'll work out great, and it'll be a great match. So,
no, I'm ready for it.
Oh, it's going to be a great one.
Couple weeks away.
It is only a couple weeks away.
They need to do a little bit more matches. I haven't seen too much build up for it, but they're starting to roll on.
The women's match is already announced.
Yeah, I saw the women's match was already announced.
But it would be a spoiler if we said it right now.
Yeah. So we're not going to say.
We're not going to say, but it's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good match.
It will. It'll make Asuka look good.
It will make Asuka look good, and I think the other person will look good too.
Well, yeah, and maybe somebody who was rumored to be showing up at the 2 tapings will show up at TakeOver,
Exactly. So why would you show up at a taping?
Come on. Don't give it away.
Except for Austin Aries,
yes.
Which to me,
and
yeah, that's it. To me, I haven't seen any more of Eric Young, so I'm kind of nervous about that.
It was just, something.
But maybe that was just a one and done thing, and then they'll get the contract going, and then they'll give him a storyline to go with.
Of course.
But in Austin Aries, to me, and I'm not. It's still early in the situation, but honestly, it's kind of been disappointing.
Yeah, he really hasn't done too much, has he?
It's been a little, and he said he's come in to not just be another guy. I think they're kind of going with the storyline of, hey, he hasn't fared well. He's won matches.
Well, he won all his matches.
Huh? He's won all his matches, right? But
until TakeOver.
Right.
That's when we'll have the old Austin Aries show up.
Yeah. It's already starting.
It is already starting.
No spoiler alerts, but it's already starting. But hopefully that'll give him maybe they felt like it kind of fell flat with him being the way he is right now, which it is kind of bland.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the whole thing though. Come in with the fanfare, get going, and then we'll change it up later. I think that's what they were doing. I don't think they intentionally said, let's make him look like crap. Because he's not looking like crap. He's won his matches. Yeah. But it's just not that interesting. There's not that much invested in him. It's just
compared
matches.
To other people, yeah.
Right. But what match the match we already know he's going to have is going to be a barn burner. It's going to be a swap.
God, it is.
It will be a great match. And both of them look good.
But the debut, that is different the way he debuted. A lot of people just blah, blah, blah. But he got beat up. He didn't get to say nothing when he debuted.
Which made it different, which is good.
Yes.
Which is good. So,
but it's going to be will it be as good as the other match that this guy had at TakeOver? No. But it'll be up there. It'll be up there.
Yes. It'll be very interesting. I'm waiting to see what happens with him. But, when they have a thing like NXT where people get moved up and stuff like that. There's always a lot of transitional periods.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes it takes a little longer than others to get things rolling. So we will just have to see what happens.
Yes, and while on the subject of NXT, they got the former UFC star Seth Perez. I'm
going to let you handle that one.
I'll say that.
If you're a UFC fan, you should know who he is by the picture.
And he's the head. He's hires the head WWE Performance Center striking coach. So
I didn't know. So there's a head coach for striking. I wonder if there's going to be
you need to know how to strike.
An assistant striking coach. I guess it's a good thing because Vince does not like a poor punch. He knows it's ballet basically. It's a choreographed dance.
Yes,
of course, but he doesn't like a weak looking punch. So it is good that they've got that because some people are not good at throwing punches.
And if people do know him pretty well, he may go from coach to being in the ring. You never know.
You never know. So, I just wonder why he's no longer with UFC. I would like to know that. That would be interesting.
Had a big room for CM Punk.
Exactly. Also, Vince McMahon, ladies and gentlemen, has sold nearly $40 million worth of his stock, and he's no longer majority. He's only like 48.9% owner of the stock.
That is weird.
But
sell that much stock.
But they said the reason why he was doing it was to get ready for renovations in the home. I'm sorry, but if it takes you $40 million to renovate your home, I could build like 10 homes, maybe more.
Probably more, depending on how much you want to put in them. Yeah.
That's true. That's a lot of houses.
Yes.
So my gosh, I know we've supposedly seen his house and stuff like that on some segments.
Yeah.
But dadgummit, what all are you doing to your house?
Million, that's a lot of stock.
It is a lot of stock. That's a lot of cha-ching in the pocket. Stephanie's done it.
But hey.
But you buy them back. You can buy some of them back or whatever. But they said that him doing that has not affected his position at the top of the company. His company is a lot different than other people.
Yeah.
Other people's companies. Whereas he sold all that, and you think, oh well, who's got the majority stock now? He probably still has majority stock because it's divided amongst other people.
Yeah.
But he's not going to give it up till he's ready to go in the ground, basically.
Yeah.
So.
We have another release.
I didn't even know who this person was.
I remember him a little bit, but yeah, he's like.
Is that the one that looks kind of like a Mexican guy, the newer one on NXT?
Could be, yeah, could be. Like I said, it's
because I saw somebody congratulating the guy on Facebook that he got the job, and it's like maybe he's fair.
Alex Reyes was his NXT name or WWE name,
and Alex Del Barrio.
Yes.
Barrio. But he said the reason he feels that him, Ardo Cal, and the other one I liked, what's the guy's name?
You didn't like him too much. You can't remember his name.
Well, because we're thinking of other people's names right now, dadgummit.
I can't remember. I know you're talking about, though.
The one was with Corey Graves, dadgummit people.
I know you're talking about, yes. And he got pushed to the back.
I wish we had people like could call in and tell me names. Anyway.
But they would call you names on it if they could call in.
They probably would. But they say that that this guy, Alex, is saying the reason all three got fired is for their passion for the wrestling business. Because they hate hiring people with passion for the wrestling business.
Vince, yeah, 100
Right, and like all three, two of Ardo Cal, all he did was do like 5 things on the YouTube. He probably did other stuff that we don't see that goes to foreign markets.
Yeah,
but the other 2 were NXT people, so I'm like, whatever. I don't understand it. Here's my thing. That's so. I'm not going to use a bad word here, but that's so backwards. There's another word that goes in front of that.
It is.
But that's so backwards. It's a wrestling. I know it's an entertainment company, but it's wrestling-based entertainment company.
Yes.
So why would you not want? Yes, back in the 80s, we had this big thing with Hulk. Oh, are you passionate? Are you passionate about Hulk? You're fired. Are you passionate about the Hulkamania era? Are you passionate about the Attitude era? Get out of here, you're fired. We want people that have never known what wrestling was, never heard of wrestling.
That's what you need.
That's what we're going to hire. So, I mean, that doesn't make sense to me.
Because they're going to be 55% entertainment and 45% wrestling.
It's like, but then you go and look at these tryouts and what they expect for you for the tryout. I don't understand they say that we could teach you how to wrestle. We can't teach you how to be this. We can't teach you how to be that. I get that. But when the whole basis of the Performance Center is to teach you how to wrestle, then there has to be a passion for it.
I hope so.
Are you saying that we should fire William Regal because he has a passion for the business?
I hope not.
I mean, come on, y'all. Now, if next week he's fired, don't blame me.
Yeah,
Didn't jinx him.
Yeah, because Cody, he quit because he had a passion for this. So.
Right, exactly. But last but not least on the ringside news part.
So far, yes.
So far, before we get to the tonight's show, Kentucky Boxing and Wrestling Commission Chairman talks trying to bring WWE back to Kentucky, wanting WrestleMania in Kentucky. Are they even big enough for WrestleMania? Even a big enough arena?
I don't know.
You got 80,000 seats.
I don't know. I don't know that much about Kentucky.
Let's call Jim Cornette. He loves Kentucky.
And he hates WWE, but he loves Kentucky.
Loves Kentucky. But, yes, they're trying to change up some of the rules. These commissions, because we got one in Alabama, and they are like, woohoo, they're kooky for coconut butter. Okay, they got some crazy rules.
But they see the dollar sign and say, wow, WrestleMania brings this much to arena, this much to an area, this much to
Like, we got a wrestling commission, but wrestling doesn't come to our town because we're so strict. Oh, let me think about this. Why does WWE only come to Montgomery, Alabama, once a year? Because there's so many rules. Because they have to, believe it or not, you have to be licensed to wrestle in Alabama. It has to be renewed every year. Okay? It doesn't last 5 years or 10 years. Every year, okay? The December 31st, it does not roll over to the 1st of January. So that means that the people that come to wrestle for WWE when they come to Alabama, they have to be licensed. I'm like, they're the WWE. I don't understand why you had to commission that.
You should be already. I mean, you should be licensed tenfold there. Well, let's get over to the Extreme Rules, which is tonight.
Coming up very, 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 very soon.
Yes.
We have the pre-show with
eight matches.
7 on the actual pay-per-view.
Which means they ought to run.
Network special.
Ought to be running pretty good then.
That's true, but you had the pre-show with a no DQ match with Baron Corbin taking on Dolph Ziggler.
Let's see, Baron Corbin's going up, Dolph's going out the door. I wonder who's going to win that match. Well, I say Baron Corbin. We did before, yes.
Yes, and then you have the opening match. Maybe
not. No, I don't.
But we're just going in the order
this is. Yes.
But the first match on this list is the Asylum match with Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho. Very interesting.
Yes. Well, going back in history, whenever your name or your gimmick is on a type
you
of
lose.
Match... Not really.
How many times has Undertaker been buried alive? How many times has Undertaker been put in a casket? You can't go by that right there.
Not with Undertaker. Undertaker's in this match. I ain't worried about Undertaker.
Flair for the gold. He won the title. He won the title.
Greatest challenge. Undertaker won the title. The Ultimate Challenge. Ultimate Warrior won the title.
That's because back in the 80s they had to simplify it for the cheerers.
Back in the day.
So was every Buried Alive match, because we can't have those anymore because, they're going to suffocate. Brain damage. Alcohol, brain damage.
Well, they did put the face mask on and breathe the oxygen for the dirt get into the cubby hole where they dug in there.
Thank you.
Before the dirt gets thrown, they'll be okay.
Can't have a casket match. They'll suffocate. Claustrophobia.
Put the mask on again and breathe the oxygen.
It's not like they're chained in there where they can't get out.
And if you look, close, there's probably netting around where there's air in that's not totally sealed up, you know.
Exactly. But some of what you're saying is accurate, but it's almost a 50-50 when it comes to people's matches.
Oh, yes.
Because look who created the Money in the Bank ladder match. Chris Jericho created the Money in the Bank ladder match and never won one ever.
So do you think...
Who created War Games? Probably Ole Anderson.
Or Dustin Rhodes did it.
That means he's won some, so that ruined my whole
Okay,
plan.
The Asylum match should fall for Dean.
It should fall for Dean. Jericho doesn't need it, but you never know. Jericho's been winning random matches.
He has. And this could be Jericho's out. Jericho could be beat so bad that...
They put him in the straight jacket and he leaves.
There you go.
straight jacket, and gone. I like it.
United States title match. We have a new champion. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
Think they're finally going to push Rusev again?
No, they're going to push Rusev so John Cena can have the title when he comes back.
So stupid.
Rusev gets it, John Cena gets it, and then John Cena can do his open challenge.
It's almost like 2 years ago.
All right,
was it 2 years ago? Was that 2 WrestleManias ago?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the WrestleMania that Seth became world champion.
History repeating itself.
So he was supposed to be backstage, he said so.
Yes, I saw where somebody was getting talking about Seth. They're like, the club versus the show! So the Usos get fired now because they have a spot.
Well, now we're going with the WWE Tag Team Championship.
The bloodline is done because of the Shield.
Not the bloodline.
The bloodline. Anyway, the Tag Team Championships, the New Day, will be defeating the Vaudevillains.
Oh, you don't know the Vaudevillains take titles?
No.
Well, how's Enzo and Cass going to take them off the good guys?
Well, is Enzo's head going to be okay?
It's okay. He's backstage as well.
Are you sure?
Yes. They said they saw him. They saw him and they saw Seth.
I've seen a lot of people. I saw.
Tell me they're coming out.
I saw Luke Harper on a plane. Could he have been going to Extreme Rules? Not like he's got a spot on the card because the Wyatt family don't wrestle.
No, they got to wait for Bray to come back.
What would he be?
One match that should steal the show is the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental title. You got The Miz against Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Cesaro.
And who I'm rooting for is the Insane Man over here.
But do you think the Insane Man will take it? Or do you think they're going to keep it with Miz since his wife is back?
Well, Total Divas, even though we're not called Divas anymore. Anyway.
You know.
That makes no sense. What is it going to be, Total Women's? We're going to change the name of it? Total Women's! Sasha Banks said she will never go on that show, by the way. Ever.
She don't need to.
She doesn't need it.
Not everybody has to on the show.
Amen.
Yeah, who do you think?
I mean, I want Sami Zayn.
I want a new champion.
Kevin Owens doesn't need it.
Or
Kevin Owens does not need it. He's already been Intercontinental Champion.
I
He
know
does not.
I don't care.
Just because that shirt's over there, I'm trying to make sure I'm pointing correctly according to the camera.
Yes.
Is it that way?
That way. Yeah,
it is that way. It's right behind you.
Yes.
People are calling me right now, but anyway. So yes, I don't think Kevin Owens needs it. I would hope Sami Zayn wins it. And Miz needs to get out the way so Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn can have an actual feud on WWE.
Yes. But, be it Owens, Zayn, or Cesaro, either of them three take it, I'll be happy with it.
Yes, because nobody wants Miz to succeed.
We have a submission match for the Women's Championship. They're saying that this should be the time for Flair to be written out of TV.
I saw that.
Now, I see what they're going with. Flair calls Charlotte. That's why you get rid of Flair. Charlotte will dump her father.
Charlotte dumps her father.
And Natalya, which will be okay for Natalya to hold the Women's Championship for a short period of time.
Yeah, it's not going to be very long.
Since Sasha's out with an injury, concussion supposed to be, I'll be fine with Natalya taking the belt for a month or whatever. You know, short reign, so she can be say she's been the WWE Women's Champion.
Yes.
So
this is true. Then you got a Texas Tornado match. Wow, you got big bold letters for that one.
I didn't say that.
Texas Tornado match with the Club. The Club.
The Balor Club. I mean the Club. Yes.
The Club.
Yes.
Taking on the Usos.
Well, the Usos have been kicking ass on the house show, so I hope it don't count at all. The Club needs.
No, because the house shows are different. House shows are, hey, all the children and the women need to go home happy, and you know the people that identify going to the women's bathroom, they got to be happy too.
So you take out the Club, takes out the Usos during this match. So they can't come out and help Roman Reigns. The Club comes out, you think it's the Club versus Roman Reigns, and the Club
turns on AJ.
Yes.
Yay, because the Usos winning on the house shows is just to make the fans happy. It does not have to happen on a
And then the Club can beat the Usos up because of their thanks to Roman Reigns will tell them what to do. So, and then we'll have matches. We'll have AJ Styles and the Usos taking on Roman Reigns and the Club.
It's like we saw that last. No, you didn't see it last week. It's different this time.
Yeah.
And then we have finally the Extreme Rules match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns defending the title against AJ Styles. Roman Reigns will retain his title.
He will.
And I do know for a fact that someone I know on my Facebook is there going to the pay-per-view and their child has a sign that says, when it rains, it bores. You cannot edit it out while it's live.
No, but they can when they bring the pictures back, and don't get me started on that again.
Yes, when they redo it, like when they
take out music and everything.
Take out music when they redo it and put it on the on-demand part where you just watch it whenever. It'll be edited then, but not during the pay-per-view. Can't do it.
Hopefully they're close enough to where it gets on camera.
Well, I saw the picture of that sign like 5 or 6 times, so I will recognize it if I see it.
Okay, we'll definitely be looking for that later.
We will be, but next.
Yeah, definitely Roman Reigns. Vince wants him to keep the title, make him look strong up to SummerSlam. So I expect Roman Reigns to just blow through everybody. Now it better be root for John Cena to win, which has been like, what?
John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena, of course he'll get a world title shot.
No, you don't go for being. You don't go for being injured. I'm the face that wins. No, you were the face that ran the place when Cody Rhodes was still around, and Ryback, and Hornswoggle.
We do. This is the WWE, and their cash cow is John Cena. And when John Cena is healed and ready, he will be the top man of the company.
When he's healed.
He is healed. He's ready to go.
Healed. I don't mean that kind of healed.
No. It won't work. It won't work.
It's not going to work.
Of course, not against freaking Roman Reigns.
They'll both be getting viewed at the same time.
Against AJ Styles, yes. Roman Reigns, no. Of course not.
But they don't need, right now they need to save that. You don't need Roman Reigns versus John Cena at any pay-per-view unless it's WrestleMania.
Well, John Cena's taking on Undertaker. WrestleMania.
We don't know this.
Yes.
Then that means wait another year. Roman needs the John Cena match. So let Undertaker and Roman do their thing. So they made Sting retire, which is evil. But anyway,
let's just Seth.
Yeah. Anyway,
who will be cheering now if he comes to face?
Oh my gosh, he will be. I mean, maybe he'll come out to supposedly help Roman, and Roman will beat him up. You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Hopefully Seth does come back tonight.
It'd be nice.
But I mean, remember all the injured people are coming back within the next month or so.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. There's a lot of spots.
Plus
maybe that's why Cody Rhodes was
13 people coming up.
Maybe that's why Cody Rhodes was like, I gotta leave. There's nowhere for me to go. I don't want to be on Sunday Night Heat 20 years ago.
Well, that is it for part 1 of Ringside News.
But up next in part 2, you got pay-per-view review, and we're gonna do ECW 1997.
The year of 1997.
The year of 1997. Not one pay-per-view, not 2, not 3, but 4.
All the pay-per-views in 1997 will be done this week on part 2.
4 pay-per-views.
4 pay-per-views.
4.
Let's come on back right here, Top Rope Reality. I'm Mike Hogan.
I'm just a kid.
As we get ready for Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
Something new.
It is.